It's the radio guy, Mike Prince. Welcome to the Monday edition of the Mike Prince Show. Of course, we come to you each and every day. Our social media handles for Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter are all at the Mike Prince Show. The YouTube channel is Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our website, obnradio.com, and our 24-hour dial-in message line, 713-570-6736. And without any further delay, we're going to jump right into today's episode. Of course, we want to thank again our guest from last night, Shotgun Willie Simmons of the FAMU Rattlers. He and I discussed about the FAMU athletic program and everything that has been developing, the new turf on the softball field, and we went the whole gamut. You guys can go back and check that out on the archive section at Spreaker.com or go to the website, obnradio.com. Click on the talk show areas, and you'll be able to get that archived show. A lot more coming up throughout the course of this week. People are still scratching their heads about what will be the final outcome of some of the Power 5 decisions that will be made. And these decisions are truly being made behind the sport of football. And evidence is pointing even more that the 45 plus programs that participate within the Power 5 structure of the football piece are closer and closer into creating their own island and saying, see you later, NCAA. Still a lot of logistics to be worked out, but it's more evident as this COVID situation continues to exist. Obviously, on different ends of the spectrum on how to handle certain situations, what the NCAA has done in a most conspicuous way, they have kind of taken what I call the pilot approach. They've washed their hands, and they're leaving it into the hands of commissioners, presidents, athletic directors to determine the fate of fall sports. And I keep saying fall sports, but we all know we're talking about football. I mentioned on last night's show that if there were a sport that could possibly return in the fall, would be volleyball. Less players and personnel to deal with, but still it would take some discipline on all parties involved to have a successful run. We'll find out exactly what is. Meanwhile, the schedule for high school in the state of Texas are still scheduled for an August 24th start, even though the majority of the independent school districts throughout the state of Texas, it's 1,227 of them to be exact, majority of them are not having face-to-face instructions, at least for the first 3 to 4 weeks. So we'll see how all of that will be determined. We know UIL let out a statement about a week or two ago that they're going to stagger the start of the season. 1A through 4A high school competition, they are scheduled to start on August 24th. 5A through 6A competition will be scheduled to start September 24th weekend. Meanwhile, colleges are preparing to take in the wave of freshmen scheduled for August 14th move-in dates throughout most parts of the nation. And there were some reports in the state of Texas talking about college campuses, and the top 3 campuses throughout the state of Texas to report spikes of the COVID are University of Texas, Texas A&M, and Sam Houston University. Meanwhile, baseball on the major league perspective appears to be that it could be about to have a crash and burn situation. Uncertainties about NFL, a lot of guys opting out, more players are testing positive. Still a lot of question marks in the air. I'd like to recognize sponsors. Attorney Lee Van Richardson, located at 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas. Their phone number is 979-826-8008. Diva Skin Conditioner, located at divafeet.com, D-I-V-A-H feet.com. Their phone number, 903-270-0026. Prairie View Athletic Club, serving student athletes since 1986. Their phone number is 936-857-5817. Temple of Refuge Ministries, located in Prairie View, Texas, at 45372 Old Highway 290. Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union, several locations to serve you. Katy, Rosenberg, Brenham, Bryan, College Station, and Waller, Texas. Their phone numbers, toll free, 855-391-2149. If you or your business would like to be a part of the sponsorship team here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, contact us at 832-213-8824. You were listening last night and you heard Willie Simmons make mention, or at least a hint, that if spring football were to exist for the Southwestern Athletic Conference, there's a strong possibility that Bethune-Cookman as well as FAMU could be a part of that. The MEAC has already shut things down, although talks have been resurfacing that they might consider a spring model as well. So a lot of moving pieces yet to be placed together for the total outcome. We know that money is at stake, a lot more money at stake on the Power 5 level than it is on any other platform beneath it. And we'll see what the end is going to be. And speaking of what the end shall be, I am going to exit stage left. My time is far spent for today. Thank you guys so much for your daily support that you have extended to the Open Mic Broadcast Network platform and the various shows that we bring to you on a daily basis. Be sure to visit that website at obnradio.com. And don't forget our 24-hour dial-in message line, 713-570-6736. And leave your thoughts, comments, questions, or concerns 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I've got to go. My time is far spent. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. And until the next time, you guys be blessed. And we'll see you on the other side.